Hey everyone, my name is Arthur Grigorian from Aki Films, and today we're reviewing the newly released Forza 720. So some of the reasons why this light really impressed me and why I would have it in my lighting arsenal is the form factor. It's incredibly light and it packs so much punch that I haven't really seen with lights in the same category. On top of that, the light also has a very even fall off using both the reflector and the FL20 Fresnel. And I used this the first time on a big music video where we needed to clear the techno crane and boom a light over, where usually we would use a Menace Max arm with my Evoke 1200. This time, I went with a lighter softbox, my regular boom arm from Honor Studios that would boom out to 10 feet, and I had the Forza 720 on it, and I didn't see any bending of the boom arm, and I was able to max it out, and it was light enough where only two of us would be able to handle this light. So that's what impressed me the most. It's super lightweight for the output you're receiving. The second thing is you're able to power this at 70% with two V-mount batteries. And 70% is a lot of output. Since I've gotten this light, I haven't had the chance to even go above 60%. There was no need. The last thing that really impressed me is the fan noise. This light is super silent. The fan is super silent. We'll kind of go through this light and show you different modifiers that you could get with this. Snapback makes a 5-foot octabox, which I'm actually being lit by for the Forza 720, so you could add a ring to Bowen's mount and use that with the Forza 720, which I'm doing right now. And also, I have the Forza 720 behind me, giving me a hair light through my light bridge, the Fusion 2. And I think it's one of the best lights, if not the best light, for its versatility. And I think I'm going to be getting more of these. We'll run some tests so you can see the build quality and the quality of the light. At the first glance of the unit, we could tell that it's a very robust build with a fully metal and carbon fiber housing. The yoke is also made out of metal and should be able to carry a lot of weight. It also supports Bowen's mount, which many of you are used to. In addition to the Bowen's mount, it also has, as you can see here, a umbrella reflector holder, which is really nice to have. I really like how large their LED cob is. I think that would result into a more even gradient of the light distribution. Now in the back, we have a LP20 port with a weather seal. Another great design feature I should note is that the yoke has a bit of a curvature, giving you clearance for your modifiers in order to be able to tilt further down. Now in the box, you receive a standard 45-degree reflector, the ballast for your unit, which we'll go through in a bit, and the two cables you receive is a LP20 cable that connects the head to the ballast, and also a standard Nutric cable that connects the ballast to your outlet, both of which I believe are 3 meters long. And finally, you receive a Mayfair clamp that has the ability to connect your ballast to the post of your stand, as well as to the leg of a combo stand. Now here's your standard 45-degree reflector. So looking at the ballast, we could tell that it is also very well built. It also has these anchoring points all around the ballast, where when we're doing overhead lighting, these things come in handy because we could just tie this with whichever way we like to. You have your DMX out and in ports up here, as well as your LP20. The other thing that I really like is all of your ports are on top of the unit and not at the bottom of the unit. Let's look at the menus that you have. First things first, you have your daylight menu and you have your variety of effects, which we'll put onto the screen. You also have your menu where you will find all of your DMX, wireless protocol, language, firmware updates, and all of that stuff. And then you have a ability to lock your settings, so nobody could come and change your settings accidentally. In the next video, I'll be sitting down with Jeremy Gay from Nanlite, and we'll be discussing how I was able to incorporate the Forza 720 in our workflow on set. Thanks for watching.